And welcome back to the City Ball Diamond here in Heston. Rusty Witcher with you here on the Lark Network as we're heading to the top of the first. Game 2 coming up. Anderson, Chavez, Sanborn all due up here for the Beavers from Pratt. And on the hill for the Larks, Chelsea Smith. And the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner from Chelsea. Caitlin Lassie is starting at third base in this one. Casty's in left, Lex in center, Jenna G over in right. Jesse's at short, Shea Hoover over at first base. That fly ball right side, Jenna G tracking it, and Jenna will make a play on the line for an out. Jenna Garcia coming up with the out, one away here in our top of the first. I'm joined over here by DJ Jazzy Reese. Booze over at first base for this game. Already got some texts from Booze Nana telling her how much she loves her Go Larks. Celeste Chavez coming to bat here. And Chavez takes a pitch downstairs in the dirt, 1 ball. The 1-0 from Chelsea popped up right side. Long run, Shea and Jenna trying to catch it, and Jenna can't come up with it. And it turns into a strike over there on the right side. And the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And our count, 1-1. That one misses high and away. And the count now moving 2 balls, 1 strike. If you're a fan of the Larks, fan of the Beavers, we'd love to hear from you. Send us a text, 620-217-1465. And the 2-1 delivery coming up to Chavez from Chelsea Smith. That's popped up. Jesse going back, hanging in the wind. Lexi calls her off and makes a play. Nice job by the center fielder to come underneath it and make the play. And there's 2 away. Lexi Sanborn coming to bat here for the Beavers with 2 outs. And she'll take a strike from Chelsea. Lark Faithful rolling in. It's after supper. They're coming in droves now. Pretty good crew out there in left field beyond the fence. That one popped up right side. Shea making the play over there, and the Beavers go quickly and quietly. 1, 2, 3. We played a half inning, and we'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Robbie Rod, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas.
Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska.
David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
Kendall Theory, Westlake, Louisiana.
Malachi Swartz, Overland Park, Kansas.
Naoki Izumura, Tokyo, Japan.
Natty Solomon, Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Nick Platten from Adelaide, Australia.
Noah Roberts, Wichita, Kansas.
Omar Aguilar, Panama City, Panama.
Jesse Miranda here to start us off. Bottom of the first here. In game 2, Larks taking game 1. The sun slowly slipping behind the clouds of the west. Chance for some rain later tomorrow in the afternoon. And Jesse takes a strike outside corner. That's on the ground, and Jesse finds green through the hole left side. And Jesse aboard, she'll take second. Jesse never slowed down, and so she'll turn that into a double, and the Larks with something brewing. First batter into the game, that'll bring up Kaylin Lastly. So Kaylin coming to bat. Kaylin offers at it, and Jesse swipes third. So 1 strike to Kaylin, but the go-ahead run just 60 feet away with none away. Lexi Sanborn working here for the Beavers. Kaylin line drive and a nice snap by Lexi Sanborn to snag it. That had run written all over it and 1 away. Good reflexes by Sanborn. I'll bring up Lexi. Lex shows a bunt. Ball squirts away from the catcher. And 1 ball in. Kiara Whitmore comes back in. This is a non-conference matchup here for both squads. Lex lays the drag bunt down. Play coming home. Jesse is tagged right there. And Lex on the fielder's choice. Larks try the squeeze play, but it's to no avail, and there's 2 away. Sadie Leatherman coming to bat here for the Larks. Sadie getting the nod here behind the dish. And Sadie takes a strike outside corner. And Sadie looks at the rising pitch. And they count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Sadie on the ground, deep through the hole. And that will put Sadie aboard with 2 outs. On what could be a single, could be an error, depending on how you score it. You might be a single, though. Amy Bertato coming to bat. Amy hit a monstrous 2-run home run and then line drive single in the last game. Amy lifts it. That's off the fist, and played underneath was Mediola. So the Larks strand a pair of runners. We'll go to the bottom of the top of the second. No score here from the City Ball Diamond.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertato from Whittier, California. Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania. Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Caitlin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
My name is Sadie Leatherman, and I'm from Couts, Indiana.
Shay Hoover, Potwin, Kansas.
And welcome back here to the top of the second. Miko Trevino coming to bat here for the Beavers. They went quickly and quietly, 1-2-3. And Miko Trevino dumps one in to center field for a base hit. And Trevino thinking about taking second. And Trevino aboard with a single. Kelly Byers coming to bat. So Byers coming out one on board here for the Beavers, and Byers tries to bunt and fouls it back to the fence. Byers looks at the pitch. And they count 1-1 strike. Byers swings through. Sadie snap throw back! And just diving back was Trevino. And they count 1-2. Chelsea dealing. Strike 3 for Byers. And that brings up Kia Red. Corville on deck. Swing and a miss. Red swinging right through Chelsea's fastball. Whether you guys are a fan of the Beavers, fan of the Larks, let us know who you are, who you're watching, where you're watching from. Would love to hear from you. Drop us a line, 620-217-1465. Red quickly behind. Boo with a snap tag and just missing with a tag. And Trevino diving back in. And they count 0-2. Changeup misses upstairs. And taking second was Trevino as Sadie drops the ball. Count 1-2 to Red. Strike 3 as Reds is sent back to the dugout. And that'll bring up Corville. Corville chasing the first pitch she sees from Chelsea. That one's popped up. And it will roll foul. Good heads up by Chelsea and Sadie and Boo. I heard Boo yelling, let it go foul. And Corville quickly behind 0-2. And the 0-2 coming up. That one missing downstairs. And they count 1 and 2. Strike 3 called inside corner. Corville goes down looking. We've played an inning and a half. No score here from the City Ball Diamond. We'll be back after this on the Lark Network.
Rabbit Ride, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas.
Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska.
David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
Kendall Theory, Westlake, Louisiana.
Malachi Swartz, Overland Park, Kansas.
Naoki Izumura, Tokyo, Japan.
Natty Solomon, Harrisonburg, Virginia.
And welcome back to the second inning here. Got a text during the break. Go Monica Corville from Louisiana. So Louisiana in the house. Glad you guys are along for the ride. You want to send me shrimp and jambalaya? Feel free. Love to have some of that from down on the bayou. And Boo does her pre-batting shimmy. Boo's first at bat on the afternoon. Boo came into today 16 for 46. A double, a home run, 6 runs driven in, and a .348 batting average. And Boo takes a pitch away from Sanborn. Corville's over at first base in this game. That one misses downstairs and we count 2 balls, no strike. And Boo takes a pitch upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes to Boo. Larks. Strike called on the outside corner. Larks will be looking forward to a weekend. They've been busy this week. This is Game 5 and Game 6. Get the weekend off, then off to Beatrice, Nebraska on Monday. Strike 2 inside corner to Boo, and Boo now has the count even up. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes rather. Got a text saying, go Boo from the 505. Boo's Nana in the house. Boo hammers it on the ground at the second baseman. The toss over is made and 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Chelsea Smith coming to bat. And Chelsea digs in for her first at bat today, and she takes a pitch a little low. Chelsea takes a strike outside corner, and the count now even, 1-1 strike. On the ground, and foul past a diving Kenzie Anderson at third base. And the count still 1-2 strikes to the freshman from Tacoma. Chelsea chases the changeup, and there's 2 outs in the second. Now bring up Jenna G. So Jenna coming to bat. Jenna offers at it and takes a strike. That one misses outside. And they count 0-2. That one crossing high. And they count 2-1 to Jenna. On the ground, and that goes under the glove of Chavez, and Jenna has herself aboard. And Jenna will get a hit for the credit. And that brings up Shea Hoover. And Shea takes a pitch upstairs. Shea lifts it into the fence. And the count even, a 1-1 strike. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Changeup stays high to Shea. 2-1 our count. Jenna over at first. Shea lifts it mile high into the air. But a play made in center field. Lark strand a runner. After 2 innings, there is no score. We'll head to the top of the third here from the Lark Network. After 2 innings, there is no score.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California.
Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania.
Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas. Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
My name is Sadie Leatherman, and I'm from Couts, Indiana.
Shay Hoover, Potwin, Kansas.
And welcome back here to the City of Ball Diamond as we're into the top of the third. Kara Whitmore coming to bat, and she'll take a strike. From Chelsea Smith. Swing and a miss for Whitmore. Whitmore now. Behind to Chelsea. And the 0-2 coming up here for the freshman. That one fouled back to the fence, and Whitmore, batter's box disco dancing, stays alive. Swing and a miss. Whitmore goes down. That's 4 straight strikeouts here for Chelsea. As we're heading to the 9-hole hitter, Katie Otto. Well, it's turned into a nice day. Sun now hiding behind some clouds out there in the western sky. And a swing and a miss from Otto. And the 0-1, that's fouled back to the fence, and Otto quickly behind 0-2. Otto chasing the off speed, and she's quickly behind. That's 5 straight strikeouts now for Chelsea. And Kenzie Anderson will come to bat here. Top of the order now for the Beavers here in the top of the third. The wind trying to blow from the east, which is always a little odd in Kansas. Fly ball center field. Lexi calling for it, and Lexi makes a play on the routine lazy fly. 1, 2, 3 go the Beavers. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Larks and Beavers all knotted up. No runs yet in this contest.
When we all work together to see what we can collaborate on and how things are going to work together.
I really love that moment when I see a student finally connect with their character. I stop seeing them and I begin seeing the character.
It was important for us to get a page up for managing the social media of the theater department, especially to show what's going on with the show, what's going on with future productions. I can go in any direction that I want.
I want to give my best, and I want to do my best here.
That happens every semester. The students actually do their own cooking. They also coordinate songs, coordinate dances. It gives our students a chance to say, these are the things that are great about my home country that I could bring to you.
And welcome back to the bottom of the third. Larks and Beavers. No score, top of the order. Here come the Larks. Jessie Miranda coming to bat. Jessie doubled her first at bat. The friendly tunes being played by Reese McCrary otherwise known as the Sloth. Just admit it. Live with it. Embrace it, Reese. Jesse, fly ball. That's going to be trouble. That's going to dump in for a base knock. Jesse rounds first, but she'll stay at first on the single, and she continues her torrid hitting with a leadoff single, and that brings up Kaylin Lastly. And Kaylin batting from the left side. Kaylin swinging, and Jesse swiping second base. Jesse really good on those hook slides to the outside. And Jesse dances away on the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. That stays low. I got 2 and 1. That went downstairs. Strike on the inside, or the down the middle, or count. It's full 3-2. Kaylin lifts it. That is out of here. Kaylin Lastly hits a 2-run bomb. And the Larks are on the board after the long ball. Larks have hit the bombs today. Larks on the board after the bomb by Kaylin. And none out here for Lexi Avalos. Lex reached on the fielder's choice. And Lex will dig in. She's 0 for 1. A pitch too high from Sanborn. So a 2-run home run by Kaylin. The Larks just going deep, going yard. That one stays high. And our count, 2 balls and no strikes to Lex. And Lex takes a strike. And the count, 2-1. Larks have really embraced the long ball this season. Lexi hammers one. That's a base rip. A frozen rope on the ground. And Lex aboard. None away for Sadie Leatherman. So Sadie digs in. Sadie singled her first at bat. And Sadie takes the changeup for a strike. Larks up 2-0. None away. And a runner aboard. Sadie line drive and a nice jumping snag by Chavez at short base. That shortstop. And there's one out. That brings up Amy Bertado, who popped out in her first at-bat. And the first pitch Amy sees too far outside, 1 ball. That one stays too low. And there count 2 balls and no strikes to Amy. Amy lifts the right side, going back, and that's out of here. Yahtzee for Amy. Amy goes opposite field. Amy hits her 2nd home run of the day. Larks' 2nd home run of the inning, and the Larks now lead 4-2. As Amy puts up her 2nd of the day, and she'll be at 8 home runs for the season for Amy and 31 runs driven in. Eight different Larks have hit home runs this season, as was asked from Don Sharp, that question. And Boo comes up to bat, just 1 out and 4 runs across. We're in the bottom of the 3rd, and Boo takes 1 downstairs for a ball. Boo lifts it center field. Could be. Back to back they go. Larks deposit another one off the bat and out of here. And a solo bomb for Boo. 5-0 Larks in front. Here in the 3rd, and I bet the 5:05 goes a little bit crazy here in just a second. I'll expect my phone to blow up. Chelsea Smith coming to bat. So Boo puts her 2nd bomb of the season, and she'll get an RBI to the total. She'll have 7 now. Larks just jumping all over, and we've got a new pitcher here as Chavez coming to pitch. We'll take a quick break. Be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California. Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California.
Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania.
Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
And welcome back to City Ball Diamond as Maddie O'Brien makes her way over here and breaks everything. And Chelsea takes a strike as Chavez comes in to pitch. Chelsea struck out in her first at-bat. Time called as Corville's adjusting things over here. Jenna Garcia coming to bat here after Chelsea. So Chelsea and Jenna that's on the ground. Chavez makes the play, throws over, and there's 2 away. 2 away for Jenna Garcia. So Jenna and Jenna takes a pitch. That's a ball. That one misses outside, and Jenna now ahead. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a strike on the outside half. That's on the ground at Anderson. Anderson throw over just by a step. But the Larks use the long ball 5 runs later. And the Larks lead after 3, 5-0. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Rabbit Rod, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas. Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado. Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska.
David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
And welcome back here as we're going into the top of the 4th. Larks using the long ball. They hit 3 home runs in that inning. That's 6 for the afternoon for the Larks. And they lead 5-0 here as we're heading into the 4th. And Chavez takes a strike from Chelsea Smith. Chelsea has 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. She has 100. She came in with 122 on the season. She's up to 127. So probably closing in on that 2nd place mark. And that one misses high and away, and the count even up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball, left side. Shea comes underneath it, or right side, makes the play. 1 away for the Lark defenders, and this will bring up Lexi Sanborn. Good turnout today for the softball. The left field crew in effect out there. Sanborn takes a pitch downstairs, 1 ball. Sanborn swings through, and they count 1 ball and 1 strike. Pop straight up! And out of play. And they count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hey, I did make a play in game 1 over here at the table. All you gotta do is give me a shot, coach. I think count 1 and 2 for Sanborn with 1 away here in the top of the 4th. On the ground off the end of the bat. Kalen can't come up with it. Throw across. Not in time. And Sanborn will take first on the error. And that'll bring up Mika Trevino. One out, one on here for the Beavers. That's fouled back into the glove. Did get a couple text messages during the break that showed up from the 505. Yeah, baby, way to hit a bomb. That's Boo's family. Yeah, that's my baby Boo. Love your mom. So, the 505 in the house. Swing and a miss, and Trevino quickly behind 0-2. Outside Sadie, a throwback. And the count. 1-2. I enjoy this count from this umpire. He's vocal and says it. You can hear it. And our count 1-2. Popped up left side. Kalen makes a play against the fence. What a play by Kalen. Snap throw back. And Trevino's back just in time. 2-away now. Two outs. Nice play by Kalen over there on third base. Almost got Trevino. That one's upstairs. Or checked out by Sanborn. Go Chelsea Tacoma fans in the house. So that one missing. No. 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 Strike. Snap throw back. And our count 2 balls, 1 strike. Lark's leading. Strike on that side corner. And our count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 coming up. That missing. And we're full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming up. Upstairs. Ball 4. Byers draws a walk. And that'll bring up Kia Red. So 2 on with 2 outs here for the Beavers in the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss as Red swings right through the fastball from Chelsea. Pops straight up, mile high on the infield. Jesse calling for it and comes all the way over, makes the play. We played 3.5. Larks leading 5-0 back after this.
College was the best decision that I could have made for the first 2 years of college. I'm a go-getter, a thinker, I like to be challenged, and I'm getting all that here at Heston. I'm living in a mod with people from all around the world, which is feeding my thirst for a broader worldview. I'm on a first-name basis with my teachers, which is really emphasizing this community that is so present at Heston. And so I'm really glad that I chose to start here at Heston College because I've been given the tools and the mindset to go everywhere. we all work together to see what we can collaborate on and how things are going to work together.
I really love that moment when I see a student finally connect with their character. I stop seeing them and I begin seeing the character.
It was important for us to get a page up for managing the social media of the theater department, especially to show what's going on with the show, what's going on with future productions.
I can go in any direction that I want.
I want to give my best and I want to do my best here.
When we all work together to see what we can collaborate on and how things are going to work together.
I really love that moment when I see a student finally connect with their character. I stop seeing them and I begin seeing the character.
It was important for us to get a page up for managing the social media of the theater department, especially to show what's going on with the show, what's going on with future productions.
I can go in any direction that I want.
I want to give my best and I want to do my best here.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond here. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Larks leading 5-0. And Shea Hoover coming to bat. Shea looking for her first hit. And that one upstairs, 1 ball. Shea lifts it foul back behind us, heads up back there, and then into the tree, and it'll roll all the way back. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 on the way. Now we're down into the dirt. And Shea now 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's go, Shea. You're due from the 505. And Shea looks one outside, and our count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's go, Larks from the 505. Shea lifts it, and a nice snag, though, by Anderson at short, robbing Shea of a potential base hit. And 1 away. Larks with an out, and Jesse Miranda coming to bat. Jesse singled and stole a base, scored a run on that home run by Kalen. Jesse lays the bunt down, and Sanborn throw in time. And there's 2 outs. I'll bring up Kalen Lastly. And Kalen takes a strike. The 0-1 coming up. Stays upstairs. And our count 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground, base hit for Kalen. Kalen finds Green on the C&I single, and she's aboard here. And that brings up Lexi Avalos. Lex 1 for 2 in this game. And Lex digs back in. Singled her last at bat. And Lex takes a Pitch low for a ball. We'll have Lark softball next week Thursday against Labette. And Lex takes a strike, and our count even up at 1 ball. The 1-1 pitch from Chavez. Change up, stays high, crossed high, and our count 2 balls, 1 strike. Lex fly ball mile high. And that play being made. Lark strand a runner on the fly out to center field. We've played 4 here. Larks lead 5-0. Back after this.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California.
Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California.
Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania.
Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Caitlin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas. Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
My name is Sadie Leatherman, and I'm from Couts, Indiana.
Shay Hoover, Potwin, Kansas.
And into the top of the 5th we go. Got a text during our little break right there saying shout out to me. Thanks for keeping us connected from the 505 gang. You guys are welcome. And Monica Corville coming to bat here for the Beavers here in the top of the 5th. Beavers trailing 5-0. And that stays a little bit low. Whitmore's on deck. Otto to follow. That one's a chop swing. And Sadie makes a play. That one could have bounced a foul, but Sadie pounces on it, tosses down to Boo at first for the out. And that brings up Kiara Whitmore, the catcher from Pratt. And that one missing, or excuse me, catching the black for a strike. Reese wants credit for being the DJ in this game. Maddie's helping, even though Maddie tried to break the table earlier. There's a little flare. Jesse going back. That'll dump in for a base hit into left. And Whitmore aboard. And the Beavers have a runner on with an out for Katie Otto. Otto takes a pitch down low. And our count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's fouled back to the fence, and our count 1-2. Swing and a miss from Otto. Our count 1-2. That's lifted foul. Otto stays alive. Amy, do something crazy. Do something crazy from your family. Fam Bam and Whittier Cali. Go Larks. So we're getting a West Coast vibe. Heard from Louisiana, though. Still, go ahead and send me some. Yeah, that one on the ground at Kalen. Kalen over to Shea. Shea thinking about rolling up, too. Larks get the lead runner on the fielder's choice. And there's 2 outs. So if Louisiana wants to send some shrimp or gumbo, jambalaya this way, by all means. That one fouled back to the fence. Reese is debating my choice of food from Louisiana. Some etouffee. That one popped up and into the top of the fence. And our count, riding 0-2. Swing and a miss. And the Larks hold the Beavers scoreless top of the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Larks leading 5.
Rabbit Rod, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas. Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona. Cotton Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado. Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska.
David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
Kendall Theory, Westlake, Louisiana.
Malachi Swartz, Overland Park, Kansas. Naoki Kizumura, Tokyo, Japan.
Natty Solomon, Harrisonburg, Virginia.
And welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. Sadie Leatherman coming to bat here for the Larks. Larks leading 5-0, using 5 runs in that 3rd inning, all via the long ball. 2 2-run home runs and a solo shot. And Sadie steps in, and Sadie takes a pitch outside. Sadie singled in the 1st and lined out in the 3rd. She's 1 for 2 in this contest. And Sadie takes a pitch upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes for Sadie. Sadie fouls one out of play. At the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. On the ground, base hit for Sadie, past a diving Anderson at short. That'll be a single for Sadie. And that brings up the incredibly dangerous Amy Bertotto. Amy's 1 for 2 with a 2-run bomb. Anderson comes up a little bit slow. Home plate umpire going out to check on her, make sure she's okay. Love that. Amy takes a changeup upstairs. Amy looks at one outside, and the count now quickly 2 balls, no strikes to Amy. I went downstairs as Sadie taking second on the pitch in the dirt. And the count 3 balls, no strikes. Wind swirling just enough. We're starting to catch whiffs of D'Angelo's. There's a strike to Amy. So none out with Amy at the dish and a 3-1 count. Amy, a little flare that would drop down in front of the second baseman. The toss over. And 1 away. It was kind of off the fists. Sadie moves up 60 feet. Boo digging in. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. And Boo takes a pitch outside, 1 ball. Chelsea's on deck after Boo. That pitch drifts outside. I think I got 2-0 to Boo. Boo hit a ball in her last at bat. Boo's 1 for 2. And Boo takes a strike at the knees. The 2-1 on the way. Boo line drive, and Boo finds some green base hit for Boo. Gets a ribby on another RBI for Boo. And the Larks add another run to their lead. They lead 6-0. And Malia will come in to run for Boo. And Chelsea coming to bat. Chelsea is 0 for 2. Bottom of the 5th. Now I can smell the food Reese was smelling earlier. So Chelsea digging in. Chelsea struck out and grounded out. She's 0 for 2. Malia's in to run for Boo. And Chelsea on the ground past the Corville at first base. Corville's only played a step on first. And that brings up Jenna G. 2 away here in the 6th. The 5th, I mean, excuse me. Thank you. Jenna single, or reached on an error rather, and grounded it out. She's 0 for 2 in this contest. And Jenna takes a strike. That pitch outside, or except excuse me, catching the black for the strike, and the count 0-2. Jenna swings and misses. The Larks get a run though in the 6th, or the 5th rather. We've played 5. Larks lead 6-0 back after this.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California.
Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania.
Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
My name is Sadie Leatherman, and I'm from Couts, Indiana.
Shay Hoover, Potwin, Kansas.
And welcome back as we're into the top of the 6th. Larks and the Beavers doing battle here. Non-conference game. Larks leading 6-0. As Celeste Chavez coming to bat here for the Beavers. We're getting closer to the 8 o'clock hour. So, Chavez will dig in here in the 6th. She moved to pitcher. And first pitch from Chelsea, down low for a ball. Lark golfers in action tomorrow at Heston. And then they'll play Saturday or Sunday rather, at Sand Creek in Newton. Fly ball center field. Lex settles under the lazy can of corn and makes a play. One away for Lexi Sanborn. Sanborn 0 for 2. That one downstairs. Count 2 balls, no strikes. That one tap back to the, or missing as it's off of Sadie's glove, tap back to the fence. There's a strike from Chelsea. Smelling the pizza from D'Angelo's. That's off the fist. Kalen picks it up, throws over, and Jenna Schneider with a scoop. And there's 2 away here for Mika Trevino. Larks are getting a much-needed day off before they travel to Beatrice on Saturday, or on Monday, rather. 190 miles up the road to Nebraska. That one fouled back. And into the fence. Larks play at 4 and roughly 6 o'clock against Southeast. Then they'll be heading over to Valentino's for dinner. And our count 0-1 as Sadie goes out to talk to Chelsea after the umpire took the foul ball, the brunt of that foul ball. There's a strike on the outer corner, and Trevino quickly behind. 0-2. In the 6th we are, Larks leading 6-0. Mile high pop up. Lexi, or rather Jesse coming on, makes a play. Pratt goes quickly, 1-2-3. We've played a 5.5. Larks lead 6-0. Back after this.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California.
Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania.
Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
My name is Sadie Leatherman, and I'm from Couts, Indiana.
Shay Hoover, Potwin, Kansas.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond here in Heston. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Larks leading 6-0. Shay, Jesse, and Kaylin all due up. An interpretive dance to my right done by Reese and Maddie. And Shay lifts one. And that's booted on the far side, and Shay is aboard. And Jesse Miranda coming to bat with none away and 1 on. Snap throw, Shay diving back in. 1 ball to Jesse. That's on the ground, right side, and Mediola can't come up with it. Jesse heading to second, and Jesse gets over to second on the error. Shea goes to third, the game-winning run, sitting over at second base. Way to go, Larks. Lexi's mom and dad watching from Yucaipa, California. There's a strike from Kalen. Kalen takes a strike. That winning run for the Larks sitting on second base as they're up 6-0. And Kalen has the count even up 1 ball, 1 strike. Kim Leatherman asking me if she needs to bring me cookies on Thursday. Yes! Yes, you do! Never look a gift cookie in the mouth. Kalen takes a pitch. And the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Feels good out here, guys. Kalen looks at a strike on the inner half on our count, even up 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the 2-2 coming up. Shea's over at third. Jesse's at second. Jesse represents that winning run. And Kalen shoots one out there in right field, but it'll be foul. And the count riding 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reese and Maddie having way too much fun over here to my right. And the 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner, and Kalen goes down. 1 away for Lexi Avalos. So Lex has a single, reached on a fielder's choice and flew out to center field. And Lex takes a pitch down low for 1 ball. And the 1-0 coming up. Lexi lifts it, and that will be out of play. And the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lex looks a pitch down low, and our count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Lex lifts it, fly ball into right field. Otto making the play. Shea coming home. And Shea will be safe on the sacrifice fly. And the Larks now tacking up 1 more run. 7-0 Larks leading. And Sadie coming to bat. That winning run, the game-ending run, I should say, standing on the third base for the Larks. Sadie hammers it foul. Two outs here in our bottom of the 6th. Sadie lifts a fly ball center field, but that will hang in the air, and that will drop in for an out. Larks get 1 run. We've played 6. Larks lead 7-0. And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond as we're into our top of the 7th. Larks leading 7-0. And it is Kevin Byers coming to bat here against Chelsea. Chelsea working on the complete game. And a strike on the outside corner to Byers. Byers drew a walk in her last at bat. And Byers looks at one upstairs. Our count: 1 ball, 1 strike. Byers shoots one foul. And our count: 1-2. Got a text. Shout out for the Larks. Way to play that great softball from the Aguilar family. Swing and a miss as Byers goes down. And 1 away. Thanks for streaming the games. Please tell Chelsea to shut it down for her from her dad. So Chelsea's working on that.
Shut it down, 2-9.
Swing and a miss from Kia Red. As there's 1 away here. Downstairs in our count: 1 ball, 1 strike. That one upstairs. That's popped straight up right here, but it's going to drift into the wind. And Braden Large can't make the play over there. Count: 2 balls, 2 strikes. Change up, strike 3 called as Red frozen at the dish. And that'll bring up Monica Corville.
There you go, babe. Hey, lockdown right here.
And the first pitch to Corville drifting high. 1 ball. That one is over for a strike, and our count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one popped back and out of play and could hit a truck. Oh, and just misses a truck down Knott Street. Just misses the truck. There was a truck coming down Knott Street right there and almost wore a softball. Consolation prize for the guy coming down late at night for late or early evening Friday night. That one fouled back to the fence, and our count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, Charles, right here, locked out, 2-9. Let's go, shut up.
That one popped foul, and that's going to miss a car again. As that one will, the count right, it's still 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Nice catch, Charles.
That one outside. And our count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th, the 2-2. Strike 3 ball game. Larks come away with a 7-0 victory. Larks will be back in action here on the Lark Network on Tuesday. I'm Rusty Witcher saying thank you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back on the flip side right here Tuesday for baseball, Thursday for softball. Have a wonderful weekend.